After lunch, Mia was back on the stand, and remember, prosecutors wanted her to be done today, but unfortunately, she will be back on the stand Monday. Once the jury was back in the courtroom, Brian Steele had them pass around the scrapbook Mia made for Diddy in 2014. She made that scrapbook after having a conversation with Diddy where he told her, "I used to look at the world the way you did," implying that he had done it all and had everything. She said it was hard to get a birthday gift for someone who had a lot of money and thought he would really enjoy it. At the top of the scrapbook, she wrote, "Puff, sometimes life goes by at a catastrophic speed. I hope on this day, I hope you can sit back and consider I made this book of articles from 1991 to now." Brian Steele asked her, "How could you make something so kind for a man that ruined your life?" And she said, "It's called psychological abuse. There was no one around who flinched at his behavior." She also said that this was an abusive relationship, and Brian Steele said, "But you were not in a relationship." And she reminded him that you don't have to be in a relationship for it to be abusive. I was young and manipulated and eager to survive. I'm unraveling a lot of this now in therapy. Nobody was there to say these things that were happening were wrong. There was nobody around us that ever even flinched at his behavior. I was always in trouble, and I was always just trying to find a way not to be in trouble. When asked why she needed someone else to tell her it was wrong for Diddy to make her feel like he would unalive her, she said, "There's a difference between my logic brain and trauma brain. The trauma brain wins. Eventually, it becomes normalized, and you're just trying to get back to the good. You make excuses for people. I'm a people pleaser. I'm an empath. I'm a rule follower. Just wanted to do my best and make everybody happy all the time, so I tend to take a lot more than normal people. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know if I should apologize for that. I forgive people all the time for things." And she said after St. Bart's, she confronted him about his behavior, but not about the SA. Diddy's response to his behavior was that he needed help. She was then asked about the birthday video, to which she had said she asked people to be in that video, including celebs, who agreed to do it. She said, "I probably told him I loved him in the video, but I don't remember." When asked if she had lied on the stand about Diddy's behavior, she said, "I have not lied at all." Brian Steele then says, "Isn't it true it did not happen as many times as you said?" And she replied, "Everything I said in this courtroom is true." When asked why she made the scrapbook, she said, "You can talk to an expert about SA." Mia then testified to text messages between her and KK from December 6, 2016, where she said she was devastated finding out she was being let go. She had text KK saying, "My life is over. I might as well unalive myself." KK responded saying, "Call me back or I'm calling your parents." And she said, "F, I'm so sorry. I'm with Laura Gomez." Brian asked her who that was, and she said someone from HR. When KK texted her back saying, "I'm not going to," she said, "The pain hurts so effing bad." Brian Steele said to her, "You could have quit." And she said, "I didn't see it that way." He said, "Why?" And she said, "There's a pretty long psychological explanation. I was around them 24 hours a day. This is all I knew." He then said,